Hello Cancer, hello Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Now, this is not for this week, this is for next week. So this is your first week, so your first peek into the first week of 2022. This will be the first week's in energy here, so this is for the week ahead. I am first going to read for Cancer, so Pisces, if you please want to go down below and click your link that is pinned to the top of the comments, you will see that your video is complete and there. So we're going to go with Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please tell us what's coming up in the energies for Cancer. Cancer in the first week of 2022. What are we predicting? What's going on here? Cancer. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we've got someone who is entertaining the thought of speaking seriously and clearly to somebody about the way they feel about them. Yeah, I think it's you, Cancer, and I think that in the very near past energy, which for me is a few weeks back, 3 or 4 weeks back, I feel like you're going over the details. You're thinking about it, going over it again. This is a card of Virgo. I feel like you are very precise with your calculations. You don't want to fail. You don't want to feel like you failed. And so I think you're making sure that everything is in order for what? What is everything in order for? Well, I think you're willing to work really hard on it. It could be a new business idea. I feel like with the Page of Wands right next door here, this is the main energy, right? So we have the Page of Wands, which is good news. So there is good news because you've done your research on a certain subject that you're passionate about. It could be a person, could be a situation, could be a job. You know, put that situation in your own head. Yeah, figure it out. Where does it sit, right? Is this a situation for you? Then we have the Lovers. And with this Gemini energy, I feel like you feel like you have met someone who is significant in your life. And I feel as though you feel this person has been sent for you, like to you. And this is Gemini energy. I feel like you're going to speak it out sometime in the near future. I feel like this might be the good news thing that you've been working on. You're ready to take a new path in passion. I think you've got your eye on someone that you think might be a good person, might be a good match for you, but I think you're willing to talk it out. And if it works to your advantage, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I think that you're willing to either figure out if this is going to work or not. But you're going over the details and you're not really saying much. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah. Cancer. All right. Cancer. The energy that is current. You have a situation with someone who may not... Okay, so this is going to be for some of you, and I'm feeling specific energy, and that's why I'm saying that. And of course, a general reading is just that, y'all, right? It's just general energy. So you are the only one that knows whether this is your energy or whether it pertains to you or not. Please don't make any huge decisions based on a general energy because you could have the energies wrong if you're not on point with your intuition. So the only way really to get your own information is by booking a reading with a reader. It would be nice if it was with me, but if it's not, that's okay too, as long as you get your personal information. Okay, so we have someone who is, I feel like what's going on here is there's someone in your life, Cancer, who is super selfish. This person is selfish. I feel like you could have maybe been married to them. I feel like this marriage went... Well, I know what Charlie wants me to say, but yeah, it's like the bottom end is up, right? Yeah. I feel like, it's in the reverse. But in my head, Charlie was like, yeah, it's bottoms up. That's why I think it's bottoms up. And when I say bottoms up, I think that for two reasons, because I feel like even though this is in the reverse, there is still 11-11. There is still, you're still being divinely cared for. You're still being divinely loved. You can still get in balance even if you're out of a relationship like this. 11-11 remains on this card, regardless of whether it's in the reverse or not. So this is a stable thing that became unstable or unstable. Unstable? Yeah, it became unstable. And you decided that you were going to go on a new path in passion. And that you decided that, I believe, in at the same time that you were realizing that this whole thing was upside down. Yeah. Yeah, there's no more love left here in a situation. I think you're kind of in a conundrum here. And I think what the conundrum is that you know that this person was sent for you. You know that you probably have a soul connection, a deep soul or a twin flame connection with them. But the thing is that you wish that there was more emotion here. This person could be your soulmate. And the truth is we have soulmates many across our lives, right? And not all of them are going to be a romantic interest. Some of them will be our pets. Some of them will be our children. Some of them will be a best friend or a sister or a brother. We have many soulmates, people that we have around us. Cancer, they go with us from life to life. They may show up as your brother or your sister or your wife or your husband or your dog or something in another life, but same energies travel around same energies, right? You just have to collect them all when you get into the next life. So I feel the energy that's here is, something has gone upside down. Maybe it's a marriage. Maybe it's just what you felt was a solid foundational relationship of sorts. That maybe there was passion, but now you feel like the passion's gone. I feel like you think the emotion is gone as well, and that this person is kind of turned inward. Maybe this person is selfish. Maybe they just don't... maybe they're selfish for nefarious reasons is what I'm saying. Maybe they're just an ugly person on the inside, but I don't think so. I think that when we're looking at the Empress in the reverse, I think there's a couple of things going on here. The Empress has probably been taken advantage of over and over and over and over again, has become unbalanced in her energy because of that. Yeah, giving too much of herself away. And so then she does become selfish at some point because she has to rebuild herself. So I feel like you're working on trying to get a relationship going with this person, but this person is trying to rebuild their life. Yeah, this isn't someone who is selfish because they want to be, because they're a terrible person. This is someone who has given away so much in their lives to everyone around them that they are now taking time for themselves. And this could also be an Empress who's out of balance. Maybe you're calling yourself the Empress, but maybe you're not so good with the Queen of Cups. Maybe you do have emotional outbursts and you yell at people, and maybe you're more ego, maybe you're more Queen of Wands. Do you know what I mean? So maybe you're just a little bit out of balance, because the Empress is a balanced energy, right? All the Queen energy, balanced energy, plus being kept in balance by the universe. Yeah, this person's usually going through something. Okay, so if this person is someone that you were married to in the past, I feel like there is the energy of wanting to tie up loose ends, because to me this isn't enough to say this is a divorce. This is an imbalance in a relationship, and it might be not very balanced because this Empress here is not in balance. Also, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of movements. There's a lot of stagnant energy here, I think. You have been in hermit mode for a while. Maybe you guys don't have great conversation or continued connection, because maybe you're kind of feeling like this is over in this energy here. I feel like you thought this is what it was. This is what it looks like. That maybe this person doesn't want a relationship. Maybe they're just all about themselves. Maybe they're not interested in raising any kids or having a family, and that's good. That's okay. If you know who you are and you want to be that way, then I encourage you to be the best person that you can be in that energy. Yeah, absolutely. But I feel like this person, you thought that maybe there was this path of passion and this great love story. And then when it comes to reality, which is the energy that we're looking at in the center of the reading, it is that maybe it's just not a very good or solid foundation. Maybe there really isn't any emotion here. And maybe you just kind of saw it for what it was in the time when you needed that. Maybe you were needing that, and that's what you were projecting. And so that's what you were seeing. So I feel like in the future, what goes on is you make a decision about no longer feeling bad about being in hermit mode. I feel like you've been hard on yourself because you haven't really gone out anywhere social. And be aware that there's a lot of people that are in this energy and in this moment right now. It's like, oh, okay, I'm coming out now. Somebody yelling, right? I'm coming out now. Coming out of the shadows. I feel, Cancer, I feel like you have been in the shadows, and it doesn't Of course, it makes total sense. You're the one that usually hides in the crab shell. Whenever you're trying to figure out something here, your hermit place is your crab shell. Yeah, you really don't talk to people. You don't, maybe one or two people if you have to. But I feel as though, yeah, there is a decision being made here that you're no longer going to feel bad about hermiting yourself away, because I feel like you see things this way, they turn this way, and then this is what happens. This seems like a pattern. It seems like a pattern that you're in, Cancer. And I don't know if it's a pattern you're willing to break out of. And maybe you don't need to break out of it at all if you don't see it as a pattern, right? Maybe this isn't you at all. Maybe this is your person. And the reason they're not coming towards you is because they are in a pattern. Yeah, you understand, we're all living our traumas until we understand that we are reliving our traumas trying to fix them. And when we do understand that finally, we stop on the hamster wheel. We realize the trauma, we see it coming, and we're like, nope, not doing that to this person. Yeah, we stop repeating the trauma once we understand it and see it for what it is. Trauma response is what we're doing. Okay, so we have the eight of Pentacles, which is putting all the work in on something, right? We have the Death card here, so I think you're going to stop putting in work and energy on a connection, or a connection that you thought was a viable connection. I feel like you've had a lot of interest from other people, a lot of invitations. People want to spend time with you, and I think you're just not going to hang out for this energy where you're waiting and planning and hoping and wishing. I feel like you have a lot of opportunities coming toward you, and you will take those opportunities as they come, but you feel as though you need to heal first. Yeah, I feel like this really was something that you saw as viable, and then it kind of just slid off the shelf. And now I think that this is, you're not communicating with this person that you think might be the soulmate. I think you're healing from it, really. I think you're healing from it because in the present energy here, it's stagnant energy. It's things not working out. It's kind of a false foundation. Somebody who is paying more attention to themselves than to you. So, maybe they're just not into you. You are watching them, though. I think that you know this person, that they're probably not someone that's at a great distance. And I feel like there's lots of great conversation here, though. Yeah, I feel like there is conversation, there is truth. You two are honest with each other. But I feel that maybe it is what is throwing the Empress out of whack, maybe, is that she just isn't interested in keeping the home fires burning for someone else. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So intuitively, you know that this is a foundation that probably wasn't the best foundation to build on because it began on passion. And sometimes a foundation that begins on passion can work, but let's be real, y'all. If you're going to build your castle in the sand, what's going to happen? Come on. You got to build that shit on the rock, right? You got to build it on the rock. You got to build it on the words and the faithfulness and hopes. Yeah, basically the faith of whatever your source is giving you, right? No matter what whoever your source is, or whatever your source is. But I feel like what's with the Queen here, the Queen, I feel, has given away so much over and over and over again. And when she is in danger of depletion, because she will do that, she'll keep giving it away, right? And sometimes she'll drink for herself and sometimes she won't. But I feel like that your person here is depleted, and maybe that's why you don't get a lot of their attention, because they have given it away over and over to too many people. We do have the Emperor here, so I feel like you are probably someone who's used to taking charge in these situations, and I think you're going to take charge going forward. We have the Four of Cups. I don't think you want to miss an opportunity with this person, though. Yeah. You really want a solution. You want to know how you can communicate with this person so this can end up or turn into being a viable connection. Because the Emperor doesn't come out if they're not going to win, right? The Emperor doesn't even put the energy toward it if he doesn't think he's going to win. He's not going to go out for the hopefully. He's going to go out for the I'm getting it or I'm not, right? He just can't afford to make those mistakes. Because so many people depend on him. I feel like you're not going to miss the opportunity if you decide to step forward. But please know that stepping forward doesn't guarantee the win. Yeah, it doesn't guarantee the kill. I'm looking at the Emperor. It doesn't guarantee the kill, right? It doesn't guarantee the win. I think what you need to look at here, Cancer, is you have an opportunity to do something you've never done before. Step outside of yourself, outside of your comfort zone, outside of the crab shell, and take control of a situation that you really want to have a different ending. Because you understand that you're the one that's in control, right? It doesn't have anything to do with the emotions. It doesn't have anything to do with whether this person's in the reverse or that energy's in the reverse. This is what it depends on. It depends on you taking charge. So if you want the thing, take charge. If you don't, then you know how much you really needed it, right? Because really, come on, Cancer. You know it. You're intuitive. You can feel it. You know when the vibration is good and when the vibration is bad. And you know that when the vibration is good, it's a good thing, right? We've got the Six of Pentacles. I think the decision that you're making is that you're going to be willing to share more. I feel like the conversation is where you trip up because you're so scared to share yourself. This is not uncommon with Cancer. You're really scared to show yourself. You're very vibrational. You feel things deeper than the average bear. You know what I mean? You feel things deeper and more vibrationally. When things are going on around you. I feel like you're going to be willing to share. You've made that decision. The thing is that who are you going to share with? How far are you willing to share? Money, time. Yeah. Got the Empress here. Got a match set. So there we go. Yeah, the universe is telling you that you two have been made for each other, that your energies jive, that this really is your person. And I feel like you are not feeling any regrets about things turning out the way they are turning out right now. I don't think you have any regrets about that. You, in your heart, you know that this person is your match, your person. And I think what you're doing is you're throwing it back at the universe and giving surrender. I think that's what it is. I feel like right here is the surrender. Yeah, I feel like you've been in this position for a very long time, going over the details. And I feel like when you come out of that energy, out of being alone, being by yourself, not talking to anyone, not going anywhere, not making connections, yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's part of the Emperor taking control, right? Yeah. You want to be seen. You have to be seen. If you're going to get to this point, you have to be seen because the only thing between you two is the fact that you're not being seen right now. Tell me about the Hermit in reverse. There we go. It's time to tell the truth. It's time to fess up. Yeah, I think that you have been trying to hide feelings for a while. You've been trying to hide feelings from someone. Yeah, when you really just want the whole thing, right? You just want to step off the edge. You've been hiding your feelings from someone and you just don't want to get hurt. It happens over and over again for you and you just don't want to get hurt. And I get it. Absolutely, I get it. Yep, I'm not going to get any complaint from me over here. Cancer, I feel like let's clarify just a little bit more. I haven't decided whether I am going to extend this one or not. I've been known to extend one or two, right? You guys, I think, have had one extended. But this kind of looks like a cool story, and I feel like there's more details here. For those of you who recognize this as your energy or an energy you're familiar with, you may just be entertained by the extended reading, which is on sale, by the way, $2 off until the end of the year. Yeah, midnight on the 31st. Okay, let's take a look here. So we do have something has come to an end. You stopped putting work in on this connection, I think. I think you've halted, you've halted your energy. You've pulled it back, kind of cut it off, and in the moon energy, because you see clearly now that things aren't really what you thought they were. Yeah, things are not as they appear is what really the first thing that comes to mind when I see the moon energy, because, when you're looking into the backyard and maybe you have some lights out there and maybe a bunny jumps across the path and looks like a crazy old monster and you lose your mind, right? That's what the moon energy is. Things are not as they appear. Things aren't as horrifying as they appear. Or there could be something hiding in that energy that you're waiting on in order to be able to close this chapter so you can begin a new one. Because death isn't only the end, understand. Death is not a period. Death is a comma, right? So it's like after death comes rebirth. I mean, I don't think they got you sitting around on a cloud eating the Philly cream cheese. You know what I mean? I don't think that's what's happening. I think you're going out of one dimension and going into the other. Okay, so yeah, I don't know who needed to hear that, but I didn't know any of that before now. Okay, so carrying on. Cancer, playing with my energy. Okay, so we have the 8 of Moons. All right, so you have walked away from working on this connection. Yeah, you've decided you're emotionally not going to hang out here. You're going to walk away because you have a lot of options and opportunities. You don't have to wait on this one option. And we do have the Ace of Moons, though. Yeah, you do want to start new, but you have to heal first from what's gone on here. Yeah, which is an ending, right? And, you know, it's not only an ending, it's a beginning. Remember that. It's not only an ending, it's a beginning. It's end and beginning, right? Yeah. All right, so in the current energy here, what do we got for time? Where are we? Oh, boy. You know what? We're just going to continue this. Time just burns with you guys, I'm telling you. So I'm just going to take this over to the extended, and if you would like to come over there with me, I would appreciate that. If you want to be entertained by that, there is a link down below. And Cancer, thank you so much for all the things you've done for me this year. Thank you for clicking on these videos and watching. If you are the ones who've been giving me the thumbs up, thank you so much for believing in me and sharing that good energy with me, because when you give me a thumbs up, you get karma. So do I. So if you give me a thumbs down, you get karma. You know, that's the way it goes. It's all about karma, people. So let's exchange energy and karma. Thank you for the beautiful ways in which you have supported me this year, is what I wanted to say. By your private readings, I always get messages from the water signs. Always, always, always. And I am a Pisces moon, and I think sometimes I call it in, to be honest. But thank you so much for being so beautiful with your energy this year. And every time you click on a video and give me a thumbs up, you are contributing to my dreams. So thank you for helping me live my dreams so I can bring this to you. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. And I hope you have the best New Year ever. Let's go into the extended. If this is where I leave you, love y'all. And we'll see you in 2022. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Pisces, I am your Pisces moon. I'm right on up in there in your energy. Yeah, I'm right in that Pisces energy. So thank you for clicking here. If you are with us for the first time, I hope you will subscribe. There is a subscription button to the bottom right of this video, and above it is a bell. If you hit that bell, I will contact you instead of you having to chase me to find out when I'm reading, because I don't always read on the same schedule, y'all. I do it as I'm told to intuitively, and so that's how I read. All right, so here we are with you, Pisces. You should know all about the intuition because you are the most intuitive in the zodiac. We've got you here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My 2 fishes friends. Sweet, sweet friends with your sweet energy. Yeah. Here we go. What's coming up in the first week of January, because I'm not reading for this week, y'all. I'm reading for the week ahead. I always do, right? So the week ahead is 2022. That's what we're reading for. These will be predictions for 2022, the first week of 2022. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is for Pisces. Well, Pisces, what's going on here? Ooh, interesting. Interesting energy for you, Pisces. We are doing a 9-card draw, y'all. So this is like the, the very near past. It's like the last few weeks, month or so. You know, it is helpful, right, to read this energy. It helps you know if this really is your situation, where you've come from, where you are currently, and where you will be in the future. But let's just take a look here. So what I feel is that there's something going on for some of you with children. There is something going on for some of you. It's a decision that you have to make about sharing information about a child that may have been born out of passion. I don't feel like the two people who made this child are necessarily in love, but I feel like they like each other. I feel like there's passion, and I feel like a decision has to be made about a child who might be having an issue emotionally. Yeah, that somebody, I'm picking up on somebody's child energy that is in the reverse, Knight of Wands. They feel like somebody's popping in and out of their life and it doesn't make them happy. Somebody's got a child that's not happy here. Somebody needs to make a decision. Yeah, I think you need to make a decision about whoever is popping in and out of your life and the emotional state of your child. Because I think you're really passionate about the person that keeps popping in and out, Pisces. that your child is scared of this person. For some of you, it's not about children at all. For some of you, I think that you think that the person that you're with is your soulmate, and it's not. No. I feel like this person just comes in for the passion. This person kind of comes in and out of your life. They decide when they want to do that. And this person comes in and out of your life probably just for the passion. But this person is not a soulmate. No, you might think they are, or maybe they think they are, but they're not. That's what the universe is saying here. And that's only for some of you. This is not your long-term relationship, okay? Could be someone that we're talking about. If it's your person, we could be talking about a water sign or an earth sign. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Yeah, a decision about a new start needs to be made here, Pisces. Wow, these are really clear messages, Pisces. Thank you. Thank you for your energy here. Whew. Yeah, this all of a sudden feels heavy to me. What's on your heart? Yeah, you're full of anxiety. I think some of you are maybe battling what you feel is depression, or maybe you feel depressed or feel blue, or I'm not trying to diagnose you. I'm just saying that whatever you have on your heart right now for energy is making you feel like you're not enough. You could have done better. Why do I have to make so many decisions all the time? And why does your, I feel like for those of you who really resonate with this card here, the Nine of Swords, I feel like you're feeling like, why is it just me that can never sleep? Like, is everybody just quiet at night and not on social media? Am I the only person who has the insomnia? I feel like the reason you have the insomnia is because you also know that this person coming in and out of your life is not what you want. No. You know there's no competition here, and that's why you keep calling this person back into your life, because they give you passion, they give you kindness, they give you intimacy, and you know that they're not the best person for your life, but you don't want to give them up. Yeah, you don't want to give them up. I feel like if it is a child situation, I feel like the child is feeling as though they don't have grounding, that everything that's going on around them, they don't have control of it, and it's not very grounding. I feel like this child wishes that there was, okay, so I feel like, Pisces, that maybe you are someone who maybe became divorced and have this child with you. But I feel like there is, yeah, this is not your long-term relationship. The one you're in right now, Pisces, is not the one. Nope. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm being told to say this to you really clearly. Not the long-term relationship. Yeah. Right here we have stability here. There is a stability in this Four of Wands energy, right? There is a relationship stability in the Four of Wands. And I feel like the reason that is in the upright right now, because you are depending on the universe to guide you, Pisces. You're depending on the universe to guide you in what you should do and how you should maybe make different decisions. Because I think you know that the person that keeps coming in and out of your life and bringing in the passion coming in and out of your life, I think you know that person doesn't see things the way you see them, because you see this as maybe not such great parenting. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a child with you, a smaller child, someone who's impressionable, maybe you feel like it's something that you really need to make a decision about, is what I'm saying. I guess I want to say you really need to make a decision about it, and I don't want to tell you what to do, because the situation is different for all of you. And my decree as someone who is a light worker is to never get involved. Nope. This is not about me involving myself in anything. This is about me trying to give you as much information as I can give you in order to set you on the right path. Or maybe, shake you out of an old one. Yeah, it's not my business to get involved. So I think what's happening here is a decision is going to be made about a new start and something that you're going to put the brakes on. Yeah, I feel like there is going to be a new start in the new year. I think you're going to put the brakes on this situation, the passion coming in and out and in and out, because I don't think I feel like there's someone who either realizes this person is not their soulmate, or the children don't like this person, and please be careful of that. If your children are having bad feelings and they're coming to you about someone that is new in and out of your life and they don't like them, please. Children are far more intuitive than we as adults. Remember, like, as children, we were quite intuitive, and as adults, you know, the world has dulled our senses, essentially. But please, if you have a child who is saying that they don't like someone for some reason that you've brought into your life and they're new, please look into that. Don't ignore the child. There's a reason that they're saying something. Okay, let's go into some clarification here. Let's do that. First, I need to get my ducks in a row, or my cats in a row. Here we go, Pisces. Yeah, and out of everything that's going on, Pisces, I think that you're really having a hard time sleeping. I think you're trying to make important decisions in your mind, like while you're sleeping and maybe in your dreams. Maybe you're working things out. And that might be why you're having the sleepless nights, because our subconscious will go to work on things that our conscious just doesn't have the energy to get through. So things are constantly being worked on in our mind's eye. That's how we know what to do next. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here. We have the, gosh, what is going on with these cards? Somebody's not listening is what's going on. I feel like somebody isn't listening to me. I just turned these all over. Hang on. Remember, y'all, part of the reading, right? Things, I feel like you need to get organized. Yeah, you need to get some shit organized, because things seem to fall in half here when you're not organized. So get organized, because there is a big decision that you're going to have to make here. Yeah, this decision about this person that keeps coming in and out of your life here. So let's look at the Six of Cups, please. Let's clarify. Six of Cups. Good. Oh, look. Oh, you know what? You saw me flip them all. Okay, well, Ten of Cups, we're going to take it. So Six of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups. I feel as though that we're looking at somebody who makes you really happy. Yes, this person makes you really happy, but they are not your soulmate. So it doesn't matter. The thing is this person could be a karmic, and it doesn't really matter, because if they make you Ten of Cups kind of happy, why would you want to veer from that, go away from that? If you really truly are happy in the Ten of Cups, it really doesn't matter if this person is a soulmate or not. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's a label, y'all. It's a label. It just means that you've served other lives together. That's all it means. You don't have to be with a soulmate. In fact, a karmic in this life could end up a soulmate in the other, because if this person gets in your energy and stays in your energy, their energy there is going to follow you from life to life, right? I don't know if you believe in that kind of doctrine, but I just thought I would share that with you. It's not my point, not my place to try and convince you of anything. Nonetheless, if you're here for a reason, right? So we have, the Knight of Passion here. The Knight of Wands is in the reverse. We have the Tower. I think you're going to tell somebody that it's time they stopped coming back. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody in your life that really, that you're emotionally happy when they're around, and they give you intimacy and you're happy with them. And I feel like it's time for it to end, because I feel like what it's doing is it's stopping you from making other choices. Yeah, it's stopping you from making decisions that need to be made about a new start. Yeah. Two of Swords. What is the decision needed here? Five of Wands. No more competition. Stop putting people in positions of competition for your love, for your kindness, for your energy, stop putting people in those positions. Yeah. I feel like what you're going to decide is that you're going to stop sharing energy with people who only take the energy and don't replenish it. So the Five of Wands to me is competition. It's kind of backbiting. It's a little bit of, indecision, and maybe talking about people around the water cooler, that kind of thing. That's the energy of the Five of Wands to me. And it's a little bit of lack, right? It's a lack of common sense to me. It's a lack of taking action. And I feel like what you have been doing is you've been allowing people to tell you how and when to live your life. And I don't mean that in a terrible way. What I mean is someone comes towards you that has a lot of passion, is attracted to you, and can kind of easily suck you into this whole cycle of them coming in and out, because you become used to that, right? So I think what the Five of Wands is saying here, that the decision needs to be made about whether or not you're going to be are you going to remain in indecision, or are you going to move forward? A decision needs to be made. Yeah. All right. Four of Cups. somebody was looking forward to a reunion with you, Pisces, and that person feels as though that opportunity has passed. This person thinks that there's no more emotional opportunities with you. I see this person, and I really like the different depictions on the different cards, because on this one you can see he's looking directly at the 3. He sees that the 3 have poured out. That was supposed to be the reunion, the happiness, and it never happened. And he feels he's lost hope, right? But look who's coming in the door. Hope. Yep. Bringing a message from a friend or someone who is a person who is also connected to you by them. So you people are maybe in the same soul tribe, maybe something like that. But I feel like you feel that there's no chance that there ever is going to be any sort of emotional connection with someone that you thought was going to be your long-term relationship. And I think that you thought it looked like something else from the distance. Yeah, I feel like you convinced yourself that, that it was okay, that you could go with the 4, maybe it'll come by, maybe it won't. And I think you thought you were okay with that, but I don't think you are. Yeah, I think you are, we have the Knight of Wands that's in reverse here, and then we have the Knight of Wands, which is in the upright here. And I feel like this being on your heart is really what the issue is at hand. I think that you know that it's troubling you that somebody is coming in and out of your life, and that there really isn't any... There really isn't any emotional connection. Like maybe there is emotional connection, but somebody is in your life and taking up your time that you don't really have an emotional connection to. I think the universe is saying, don't worry about that connection. Yeah, that connection's going to fizzle out. If that person is someone who really does love you, that won't pass you by. If it's a fizzle of a Knight of Wands coming in and out for passionate times, it is going to fizzle out. Yeah. The new start is you being honest. Yeah. You being honest, you giving to as many people as you can, being even. I feel like your finances are about to even themselves out as well, Pisces, if you've been worrying about that. So that's about to even out. I think you're going to be more honest with the people around you about the time that you spend, the energy you have to spend on any of this. Yeah, I feel like you're really selective about who you spend your energy with. And because to you, spending energy is just like spending money, because, well, it is. Pentacles are energy, right? Once you spend that energy, you can't really get it back until you renew it or put it back in that bank, right? So we have the Hermit here. You've been thinking about this connection for a while. I think that you think it's sort of a stable connection, although it's not as emotional as you want it to be. I feel like you know that you give more to this connection than you get out of it. Yeah. And I think you're ready to stop. Yeah. Because you know that I feel like what's going on here is with this energy of the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's stopped dead. And I feel like when we see that with the Lover's card, it feels like this is a block here. The person who keeps coming in and out for passion is blocking you from having this. Yeah, because what it's doing is it's blocking your energy from that other person. So if you've been waiting for someone to come in, Pisces, if you've been waiting for someone to come into you, you may be blocking their energy by being in a current relationship. So those of you who are looking at relationship jumping, going from one relationship to another, that's the block. The block is you can't do that. Yeah, in this situation, for this read, if this situation is your situation and you understand, I feel like what's going on is you think that you can just jump from relationship to relationship, but it doesn't work that way. You're Pisces. You must heal. Because you are a healer, you must heal. It is in your energy, right? And I feel that if you don't heal, I don't know that this is going to go off. Oh, Ace of Swords. Well, okay, so we're going to do that. There we go. Ace of Swords. You got to talk to somebody about that 10 of Cups. Yeah, because this person, although they make you happy, they are not your soulmate. Now, the thing is this, is if you have a soulmate and you know who that is, that might be a reason why this doesn't feel right to you. But if you don't have a soulmate, you don't know who that is, you clicked on this anyway and you don't know who your soulmate is, then why wouldn't you want to be with a karmic with the 10 of Cups? I'm just saying. Yeah. I'd take that in a second, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. If you're a person who doesn't want to wait, yeah, you don't have to wait for anybody. You can have your happiness right now. It says here, the Ace of Swords, somebody wants to talk to you about having a 10 of Cups relationship, even though you may not think that they're the soulmate. They might not think they're your soulmate. But I think There is going to be a conversation about this. Yeah. Knight of Stars. You know what's coming? Something from the past. Of course, right? Pisces, as soon as we get comfortable, what happens? Yep, the universe sends us a curveball. The ball that wasn't supposed to be hit into the stands hits someone right directly in the head. Yeah, knocks them over. The Tower. The Knight of Stars this has taken years to come to fruition. The Knight of Stars moves so slow because there is, there's energetic blocks, of course, but, trying to go over all the details, not wanting to make a mistake. This is what I say. Perfection is not good. It takes forever. Perfection is not, it's a shadow work thing. It's a toxic trait. So for all of those of you who are out there professing that you live a life of perfection, that shows your mental illness. Yeah, it shows that you don't have confidence in yourself. So when it takes this long, I understand that we want to, cross the T's, dot all the I's. When it takes this long, and then comes out as a Tower, ooh, yeah. I feel like what it comes out as is like, oh, here it comes now. I feel like you feel, Pisces, I've been asking for this for years, but of course now it's going to come, right? When you've got this passionate person coming in and out situation that you maybe think might be your person, maybe they're not, but they make you happy, 10 of Cups, but here comes the Tower, and the Tower is bringing something from the past, I feel. Something that's taken years to come to fruition, because the Knight of Stars is the Knight of Pentacles, and that's the slowest moving energy in the deck. Yeah, and it also does represent years. Yeah. Page of Stars, there we go. And the Tower has to come, because this was coming to you all along. It was just taking a long time to get to you. And it does start, it opens a new door. The Page has been dispatched. Here comes the Page of new beginnings. And that's what's happening here. So I feel like the Tower comes. You realize, Pisces, that this is the beginning of something new. But you see the arguments and competition and backbiting and gossiping in the distance. So I think your person actually brings to you a little bit of drama, but a lot of love. They have chosen you in a situation where they could have chosen someone else. They chose you. You've always been the first. You've never had competition. It was an illusion. There was never competition. You've always been the only one, Pisces. You're the only one that they've ever wanted to have this new start with. And that's why they waited so long. Yeah, because they wanted to make sure that everything was in its path, was going to work out the way it should. Okay. We are already into this here. So Pisces, I'm going to go finish this in the extended. If you wish to join us there, we are, of course, going to clarify this. We're going to clarify all this down here. We're going to go through a few more decks and some oracles. We're just going to, piece it apart to see if you already know this is your story, then you're going to want to get some details. And that's where we're going to be. We're going to be down below. You'll see the extended link. And I'm going to go for now. But first, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you. So my gratitude, my sincere gratitude for you guys and the way that you love on me. Your thumbs up when you watch my videos, when you click, when you comment, when you try and get in my energy by giving me good karma, you give yourself good karma. So thumbs up by making kind words. And, it's just a circle of karma. Yeah, that's all it is. I need to get more in your energy so we can get more Pisces here, right? So we can get more, the more energy I get, the more specific I can get in a reading. Yeah. So I'm going to go for now. We're going to go to the extended. If this is where we part, Happy New Year to you, Pisces, my two fishes friends, as I am two fishes in my moon, you know that. So I'm going to go for now, and I'm going to predict that you are going to have a beautiful year coming up, because somebody's coming in from your past to start brand new. Something you thought was dead. It's not. Still love, still viable. We're going to go figure that out. I'm going to go, Pisces. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye-bye.